All right, now I'm going to show you what a kid's page looks like once they have been working throughout a semester and they've got lots of stuff going on. So here's a student that has multiple classes already built, including multiple semesters. So you can expand and collapse to see their classes. I've set it up so that you start with the grade just as an easy way to remember and not get lost when you have multiple kids and lots of classes just called math. All right, let's take a look at some of the really helpful views that are built in to this Notion template. First, we have a weekly calendar. And this is basically your to-do list for the day. This is what you're going to be doing for school today. So on Monday, you have a coding lesson, you have a Spanish lesson, and another Spanish lesson. This is helpful to note. You can set multiple assignments for a single day, and you may want to do this if you have an older student who has a Notion login. Then they can focus on checking off each individual task rather than having to track multiple tasks for a single assignment. My child has ADHD, as do I, and having an individual checkbox for each task can sometimes be really helpful. We've also got a weekly assignments list. So this shows each class and all of the assignments for that particular class for the week. Some kids may be more deep workers and they like to really focus in on a concept or a subject and spend half a day working on multiple assignments, all on a common topic. We also have a progress report. This is sort of like a report card, but it's also just to help you see the status of their work by class in real time. How much work have they done? They haven't gotten quite enough done in science compared to the other classes. In the assignments list, this is also where you're going to assign a grade. Let's give them another 100 there. And they finished the essay and they got a 95. We're adding some grades in. Back on our progress report, it has an average grade column, and it's taking any grades that have been entered and finding the average of those grades. If there is an assignment without any grade given, that is not included in the total. This template is not designed to calculate weighted assignments. So if a final exam is worth 30% of a grade, that's a little beyond the calculation capabilities of this template. However, it is great for having an average grade just to let you know in general how the child is doing. And again, there's our curriculum status that we set up before. Obviously, this guy's lessons are already added. And you can see each semester as they go. So if you want to see 2 years down the road, all the classes they've taken, all the work they've completed, their grades, this is your overview. And there's two more, depending on how big your screen is, more may fit. I'm going to zoom back in to make it a little bigger. I'm going to expand all my assignments. This is every class and every assignment in case you need to do some bulk planning or editing. And subject tracker. This is a helpful view that I planned specifically for college-bound teens to make sure they have enough credits in each class, in each subject. So when you add a language arts class, it's given the subject of language arts. You may rename a science class ecology, but it still retains the tag, subject tag of science. So this way you can make sure they are satisfying all the credit requirements they're going to need to apply for colleges or whatever they've got planned for their future.